So let's start over again. Yesterday we had a fire alarm. Today Zoom acted up. So welcome, Samantha Hanreck. And
Yes,
last
thank
time my guest came from Canada, and today we're going to the other end of the world, to South Africa.
you. Yes, thank
And Samantha has very interesting opinions on leadership beyond 2025, which is directly connected to this AI, achieving the AI Advantage Summit that is coming up next week. So, Samantha, you want to introduce yourself?
thank you. Thanks for having me, and good day, everyone. I'm Samantha Hanreck. I'm the founder of DataSync, and I am an AI adoption strategist and work in the fractional CIO space. And I'm very, very passionate about helping businesses thrive and becoming future ready with the right tech.
Perfect. Well, welcome again. And I'm just wondering, Samantha, we met before when we took a deep dive together into the AI world, crawling through all these data science, machine learning, prompting, implementation, stuff like that. And now the summit. And
Yeah.
why do you think it's so important for leaders to take action now and get themselves into AI and get acquainted with AI?
Yeah, great question. It's so important from a couple of perspectives. One is you can be the fastest sprinter. I like to use this analogy, but if you're running against a car, you're never going to win. So AI is the car. So yes, your business might be the leader in the industry that it's in right now as the sprinter, but someone who's now gotten in the car is definitely going to drive faster than the sprinter. So that's why it's important. But I like to just bring that other side to it, that it's also important to do it with purpose and ethically. So how do you bring it in is vital, because it's not going to scale correctly if we don't do AI for good. So it's understanding all facets of AI, understanding where your intentions are with your employees, with your industry, with the types of AI tools that you use, and making sure you bring it back to a strategy, or else you're going to get left behind.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think that's so vital because that's something I always experience that leaders talk about AI and mean certain tools,
Mhm.
but not AI as something that's like a totally new approach that needs to be seen in a way more holistic way, a more systemic way, because it impacts just everything. And I think it's vitally important to not only see the tech shift, but also the other side where
The
it has
mind.
impact on. Yes,
Yeah, I call it the mind shift, because it's actually, I think AI is it's not replacing us, it's making us repurpose the way we think. And I think that's the important thing that we need to, once you start understanding AI's role and your role and how you can leverage that together, you will start seeing the benefits of it, thinking. And I think that's the big shift, and you touched on that short a little while ago, where it's not another tool. It's not sector, it's a whole way of thinking, how to do business, how to do strategy, how are we going to operate on this planet, how are we going to leverage connection and authenticity. All of that comes, and we need to start embracing it.
absolutely. Absolutely. So, what do you think might happen to leaders who just focus on shiny, glittering tools and leave the rest to IT departments, to tech people, or to tech specialists because they think, hey, yeah, AI, it's fun if I can use this or this tool, but leave the rest to the other people.
Well, this comes back to, why do we have an IT department or a tech department in a company? They enable your business to become digital and bring tech into it to scale and do things faster, better, efficient. But they don't know, they align to the business strategy. You as a leader define the strategy. So if you're not clear on bringing AI right up to the top with your strategy, you're going to outsource it to somebody who isn't in line. They're not seeing your vision, your future, what you have planned. So if it starts from the top with your C-suite, your founder, that level of implementation or understanding how they can leverage it within the business, it's just going to be like what we're currently seeing right now, where a lot of people are saying we're not seeing a return on AI, it's not working. We're not getting our ROI or ROT.
Yeah.
And the problem is because they're treating it like an ERP implementation, a CRM system implementation. It's not just a tech tool. It's a reworking, rethinking, reframing of how to bring it into your business. I had an interesting conversation last week at a business networking event, and somebody said you need to think of AI when you sit down and you want to start thinking of AI coming into your business. You need to think of as if your business is dead, and you're going to rebuild it from the ground up, but with AI as like your ally, and that's
Yeah.
how you start making your vision for the future. And I think that really hit home for me.
Yeah, I think that nailed it pretty much.
Mm.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And just to take the scare away, I'm absolutely certain no leader needs to get a tech expert. That's also that something I hear often, that leaders are afraid of that they say, I really want to do my business. I want to have more time for the strategies and to find out some more opportunities for business and to tweak something here and there and enable my people to do a better work. But I don't want to get into tech. And they actually don't have to. They
Exactly.
just need to understand the entire concept of AI. And I think that's enough to do. And just leave the tech to other people. To have a basic understanding is fine, to know what's going on, but nobody expects any kind of CEO to do some implementation or know a tool inside out.
Yeah.
Besides, as we experience today, you may know a tool inside out a day before today, and today the entire thing shifted again. So, got to be flexible. That's also part of the learning, right?
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. And just to add on to what you're saying there is, uh, I like to use this term, we don't know what we don't know. So, as a CEO or a leader, if you understand a little bit or enough about the potential of AI, then you can strategize alongside it. If you don't know what you don't know, how can you add it and get value from it? So, it's not about being technical or getting it, but it's about being able to use what you have as a leader or entrepreneur that has that visionary, futuristic mind to see potential, but now add it with that flavor of AI and understand the potential of AI and merge that into this amazing strategy. And that's the awakening I try give to my clients and people that are embracing the AI in their business.
Absolutely. And I think you have something really special that you bring to the AI Summit that you want to share that will really give value to those leaders who attend and who try to get an angle to this new approach of AI. You would like to share a little bit about what you're doing there?
Absolutely. So I've kind of coined a thing called the 4D framework, and the reason why it's 4D is because there's 4D words that I use. So it's discover. So step one is do a discovery. Don't just jump in and roll out a tool. Nobody just rolls out a big ERP implementation. That's enterprise resource planning tools that like SAP or Oracle. Nobody rolls that out immediately without first doing a discovery. AI is the same. Do a discovery on your business. Understand where you're at, understand what you can leverage, what you need to take out, when and when. Is it a legacy system? And get a roadmap. So that's part of the discovery. The next one is design, plan, like put in a plan and design how this is going to work. Which tools are you going to use? Is it agents? Are you going to use a off the shelf product? And then the next one is deploy. So obviously deploy it. And then the fourth one is drive it. No one just plugs in the system and never looks at it again. You need to go back and drive the adoption, drive the training, drive. And I'm not saying the CEO, the leader needs to do it, but these are the principles that any AI project or adoption in the business, whether it's AI or automation or any system, actually, that's what you should follow. So I will always work through these 4D principles, and it actually gives you the ability to see a return on time, to see a return on investment, and to see less failure because you followed the clear principles of getting
Yeah.
results.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a great guideline. I love it. And I really like the last part, the drive, because a lot of leaders forget about that. They really think we can plug it in. It's set up, it's implemented. Okay, AI, run.
Yeah.
And I mean, you said drive, and I immediately thought about cars. I mean, we bring cars to inspections all the time, right? but it's because they wear off and they need to get fixed. With AI, it's even more crucial because AI is not something that wears off. On the contrary, it learns. And sometimes it learns things we don't want it to learn because it gets prompted in a way that confuses it and it keeps it into its knowledge and it suddenly acts up and acts different than we expected it to do. So AI doesn't need an inspection like a car, like every 1 or 2 years. But with AI, you need to constantly watch it and check the performance, check the quality of the output, and also check the quality of what you're putting in there
Yes. Yeah.
again, again, and again. And you may find that you need more data to make it more efficient. So you need to set up other systems that everything works together again. So it's constant refinement to get
Yes.
better.
Absolutely. And you touched on a very, like, my business is called Data Sync for a reason. I am a data fundy. I wish I could measure how many thoughts I have per day. I wish I could measure how many words I use and repeat. And, I just love measuring data because for me, data tells a story. And I think the one of the beautiful things I think that AI is bringing right now to all businesses is a massive magnifying glass
Yeah.
onto how and are you leveraging your data. So data is gold. It's a gold mine you're sitting on, and you can actually grow your business by understanding your data by leveraging AI to look and process and reason and so forth. But a lot of people just let their data sit in silos. They're not sure how to get it linked or enrich it or any of those. And actually, look how excited I get talking about data. But that's who I am, and I think there's so much to understand as a leader that you need to start getting very comfortable with your data and really, really embrace using it to your advantage.
Yeah. And I think, especially when you talked about that story, I mean, there are so many possibilities that once you get data really sorted and have AI work out the patterns and spot the stories behind, it may come up with a story you haven't even seen yourself in your data.
Yeah.
And that can be very surprising. It can be something that offers an entire new opportunity, or it may show you that you're running into a wrong direction without even knowing it. So I think it's incredible valuable.
Yeah. Yeah. 100%. 100. It gives you a roadmap. It's a transparency into decisions that you need to make. So fully agree on that.
Yeah. With a quick glance to the clock, I can't believe it. We have 1 minute to go to the 15 minutes. You guys watching us here, listening to us, if you want to learn more about Samantha's 4D framework and more about AI, there are so many great speakers coming up on the event, on the Achieving the AI Advantage Summit next week, 16th through 18th of September. I'll post the registration link right after we get off here on the event site, and just register for free and get a lot of valuable knowledge about AI. Join us.
Yes. See you there.
All right, Samantha, thank you for being here. Thanks for sharing this. And I can't wait to listen to your entire talk. When are you on? Is it
On
Wednesday?
the first day, yeah.
Oh, Thursday. Okay. It's the
The
18th, right?
first day. The first day.
Thursday. Yeah.
The 16th.
Okay. So, you guys get ready for Samantha and all the others. Don't forget to register and see you next week. Bye.
Bye. Thank you.